Good morning. Welcome to the Wise Owlets podcast. I'm your host, Cheryl Beckrich, and I'm here today to talk about what I've been working on, what I've been designing, all things yarny in my life. So it is a Saturday, March 15th. It's kind of a rainy day here in Indianapolis. We had thunderstorms last night, but it looks like those are going to hold off for a while. They may be back later today. So if you hear any thunder or lightning, that's just what's happening here today. We'll start with what I'm wearing. This is a new pattern. I referred to it in the last podcast as a lace cowl. And it is knit with one skein of sock yarn. And I used some yarn that had been in my stash for a while. It was from You and I. And the color is a real gem. So this beautiful pink. Working on writing the pattern now. We'll be requesting testers soon. And I'm also going to do another version of this where I use the sock set. So probably the cast on and bind off, which are I-cord, will be in the contrasting color, and then just random rounds or random sets of repeats throughout the cowl will be in the contrasting color. This cowl starts with a size 5 needle, and then you move up to a size 6 and 7 and 8. So the stitch count stays the same throughout, but it gets wider as you progress on the cowl, just because you're using a larger needle. So I think it's 21 inches around at the top, and it's 34 inches around at the bottom, and about 18 inches tall. Actually, I'll just take it off here real quick and show you. Maybe if I hold it like this, that gives you a better idea that it gets larger as you continue to work on it. So that is the Virgin cowl. That's what I'm wearing. That's the only thing I've finished since my last podcast. And as I said, I'm writing the pattern now, so I'll be looking for testers soon. So if you're on my testing list, watch for an email about that. If you want to be added to the testing list, then just send me an email at cheryl@wiseowlknits.com, and I'm happy to add you to that group. Then whenever I have a test knit, you'll get a notice of it, and then you'll be able to sign up. I've been trying to limit my testers to about 10 to 12 people. So if you see it, jump on it right away, because it does fill up pretty quickly. So anyway, this is the Virgin cowl, and I'm really very happy with how it turned out, and I'm anxious to start a new one with a sock set. I've got a couple different possibilities. I got from Lori at Arkansas Yarn Co. her February Sock Society. So I may use this for the pattern along with the yarn. There were some goodies there, some stitch markers and some tea and just really cute packaging. So if you're interested in a sock club, this looks like a very good one. So I've got this one as a possibility. I've also got, for a totally different look, from Sweet Mountain Crafts, I've got this sock set that I may use for that. And I've got another one from Knitting McPurley, which is similar but lighter in color to my original, so that's a possibility too. So, the Virgin cowl. My only finish. It's part of my designs in progress, and I'm writing the pattern now. So Besides that, in progress right now, I've got the Fraser fur sweater, and that just went out to the testers today. So they have a fairly long testing period. It starts today and it's going to go till the middle of May. And that pattern may be released after testing, or I may hold it off until the fall because it is a wintry sweater. And I think in the summer, most people are concentrating more on summery type items like t-shirts or shawls, and not as much on a heavy sweater. So I have to weigh my options on that, but that will be coming out yet this year, whether it's at the beginning of the summer or at the end of the summer. So the Fraser fur in testing. I've also got the Doodles sweater, and that one I can put a picture of it up in here. I haven't worked on it much because I just took a break to do this one, to do the Virgin Cal. So I'm halfway through one sleeve and I've got the other sleeve yet to knit. And the pattern is all graded and everything, but I haven't typed it all out. So I need to get that done and get that sent off to the tech editor. And then there will be testing on that once it's back from the tech editor. I've also got a fingering weight, oh, here's where it is. A fingering weight raglan sweater that will be short sleeved. And this is knit out of yarn from Arkansas Yarn Co. Really just starting on it. It is a slip stitch pattern. I'll show this to you again the next time and you'll be able to see it a little better because I just don't have enough done to really have much to show yet. But I'll be working on this a lot this weekend once I'm done podcasting. I'm home by myself today. My husband is off camping with the Boy Scouts in the rain. It's not raining now, but it rained overnight. I guess if you're camping and it rains overnight and not during the day, that's probably the best case scenario. So I'll be working on that a lot this weekend, and hopefully I'll be quick on getting it knit and written out into the tech editor so that can come out this summer. So those are my designs in progress. I don't think I missed anything. Nope, that's everything for right now. I'm sure I'll start something else soon. I have been working on the Flutter Buttshirt, if I say it correctly. And this is by Jessie Made Designs. And I am using the blue jeans color by Knitting McPurley. It's in a slub yarn. I have made, okay, I'm holding on to the shoulders, so the neckline is right up here. These are the shoulders, and the armholes here on the sides will have a ruffle going around them. And then the body, and I'm working on the ruffle on the bottom. The modifications that I did, I'm pretty long-waisted, so the body before the ruffle was supposed to be like 4.75 inches, which to me just like hit my ribs. It didn't, was way shorter than I wanted to. And Lori at Arkansas Yarn Co. had said, make the ruffles start at the smallest part of your body. And so mine is a little bit lower down, so I did about 7 inches from the bottom up to the armhole. And then I also reduced the size of the armhole a little bit. I took a 1/2 inch off of it. My other modification is I made the shoulders 2 stitches wider. So each shoulder is 2 stitches wider, but that makes the neck itself 4 stitches smaller. But I like how it fits. It fits me up higher. I didn't want it to be low down. And that's another reason why I like the body a little bit longer because mine is pulled up a little bit more than some that you'll see. So I had 2 skeins. I've still got really, I think, plenty left. These together were 1 skein. Well, it's less than 1 skein now. So this is what is connected to the bottom ruffle. And I may go ahead and do the armhole ruffles to then be able to use any leftover of this on the bottom, because I do want to make the bottom a little bit longer. I'm not sure how I'm going to wear it. I did try it on and it fits well. I've got plenty of ease. So I'm either going to wear it over a dress, and I've got kind of a lime green linen dress that I think it would look really pretty with. So either that or some khaki pants, and I've got a like tank top or shell, really a shell more than a tank top, that is in silk, and it's a dark blue too. So I may wear that underneath this. It is, it's knit on, it called for size 8 needles, but I'm using size 7 needles, and I'm kind of a loose knitter, but you can see through the fabric. I put my hand in there, you can tell that it is a little see-through, so probably something that you'd want to wear something underneath. I mean, I definitely will be wearing something underneath. So that is, moving right along there. It's a pretty quick knit, and I probably won't get that done this weekend because I'm going to work on the other raglan sweater. But if I took a day and concentrated on that, that would be done. So that's what I'm working on. I'm not totally monogamous, but I don't have a lot of works in progress, except for the few that are in bags I haven't looked at for years, so we won't talk about those. We'll move on to shop news. I do have some new items in the shop, and I showed pictures of them on my last podcast, but I hadn't opened the box yet. But I've got a couple of enamel pins. They're really cute. Let's see if I can, yeah, they're focused. And then there's the other one. Got the, come on, the Highland Coo cows tape measure. Super cute. Got 2 different styles of stitch gauges. This one is not working as well. Yeah, so this one has an alpaca on it. The other is a sheep and sweaters. So you can measure your gauge on here, and then you've also got needle gauges. So when your numbers wear off of your needles, you can check and see what size they are. I've got all my regular note cards, but I did add a Highland Coo mini note card set to my inventory, and these are just blank on the inside, so I like that because you can use them for any purpose you want. And lastly, I got a couple of just different notebooks that you can keep track of your knitting, and these, they're cute because the inside cover is printed too, but then it's just lined paper. So if you want to keep a journal of anything or your knitting progress, it's there, and it's got a ribbon. Everybody likes a journal with a ribbon. So I've got this one, which is the, I think, belted sheep. is what this pattern is called. And then this one is the sheep and sweaters. So that's what's new in the shop. Hop on over to wiseowlknits.com and take a look. There's a couple of other things too, but those are the main new things. So that's what I have for you today. It's nice and short and sweet, but I just wanted to check in. I'm really trying to podcast every 2 weeks, so I'm close. I'm a day off this time. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you all soon. Oh, one other thing. I did get my hair cut, and it looks good today because I got it cut. This is Saturday morning. I got it cut Thursday after work, so it's still in the hairdresser styling, which, you know, after I wash it, it will not look like this again. But I like to bask in the new haircut styled by Wendy as long as I can. You know, maybe I could go a week, but that's probably pushing it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you all soon, and happy knitting.